Hey guys, welcome back to another Unreal Engine 4 live stream where we try to create a game in Unreal Engine 4 using the gameplay ability system. Um, so right now, I'm running into a problem with Jenkins when trying to do our automated builds. For some reason, we're getting the errors that there is no module named Slack in both of our scripts. So I gotta see why. I don't know why. Um, so I gotta remember how to do this correctly. Let's see, because yeah, here's our first program that sends a message to Slack, and it runs into a problem here, and I don't know why. Um, so I gotta remember how to do this in Visual Studio. So how to import libraries in Visual Studio for Python. Let's see. Ba-ba-ba. So do I need to make like a solution for it? Maybe, and I just have to kind of copy it. Let's try that. File, new project. Um, yes, Python. Project name. Uh, let's say Jenkins Slack build scripts. Location. Put them in our depot. Well, I guess we could do it in Hero Dev and just put it under build scripts, right? And we can always submit, and they'll do it like that. So create a solution. Okay. Okay. Can we just add? Uh, okay. Visual Studio. Add existing .py file to solution. Okay, there's something for managing. Add files, assign a star file, etc. Okay. I don't think we need to do that. A new project is always associated with the default global Python environment. That's okay. Project templates, that's fine. Create a project from existing files. Okay, that would have been nice to do probably. References. Okay, so okay. So there is from existing. Okay. File, new project. Oops, okay, Python. Jenkins. Slack. Okay, so I fucked I fucked that up too. Okay. Uh okay. This is my dev folder. Okay. So let's do that again. So file, new project, yeah. In the new project dialog, search for Python, select from existing code template. Okay, Python. All project types. From existing Python code. Okay. Jenkins. Slack. Create. Okay, in the words of the picture, set the path to your existing code. That should be it. Yes. 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 Okay, so we got this. Now we could. We gotta find debugging options. Where's the Python properties? Debug. Script arguments. So let's look at our error message. So this string is not working. The last successful one, I think it was like 108. No, 107 failed. 105 seems like it was okay. 104. We'll say 104. Okay. Start debugging. Okay, so we got the message. So we know this script is working. So we have Slack client here. Hero dev. So we got everything there. So we need to submit these changes to dev. And we can do that through perforce. So build scripts, Python. We'll check out both of these and mark this one for add. Update to Python scripts for Jenkins. Submit. Okay. Now if we go to Unreal Game Sync, we have our repository. We should get that in a moment. Hopefully. No? Oh. Didn't realize someone was actually watching. Do do do. Ba, ba, ba. How do I get to the chat? I don't know. Let's see if I could figure this out. Okay. I'm not sure if that worked, but that I just posted onto this chat. Okay, there you go. Okay. For some reason, GameSync is not showing that change, so let's reconnect. Maybe it'll show it. And then we want to do repo. Or does it not show it because it's not part of the U project? Is that the problem? Let's see, hero repo. Build scripts, Python. Get latest revision. Does that do anything? No, I guess not. That's upsetting. So I have to set that up as well on that other directory? I don't know. Interesting. Ah, I clicked on League of Legends. I don't want to play League of Legends. Okay. Can I just... No, let's see. Maybe I can just... No, not builds. Let's go to Depot, build scripts. Can we just copy these over? Now, that's fine. Oh, I also got to do it here too. Solution. Hero dev. Python scripts, Python. That. And then I gotta copy those files again. I don't know. I don't think I should have done this so early in the morning. Let's see, build scripts, Python. Yeah, okay, so we're just gonna have to copy all that over. Builds, game, no. Depot. Okay. Maybe that's good enough. Let's check in Perforce. Hero dev. Check out and mark for add. Okay, I think that's fine. So let's submit again. More Python stuff. No files to submit. Okay. That's fine. Delete pending. Okay, and these are still not showing. Submit 52. Okay, let's see if that made a difference at least. Gotta log into Jenkins. Okay. Let's see. So back to project, build with parameters, build. Okay. So we actually got a message. So that's always a good sign. I just don't like how it's red, but we'll let it do its thing. Give it a couple minutes. I don't know why it broke. Maybe like it just didn't recognize the Slack module. And I don't know why. I guess maybe I downloaded something and it like messed up the reference. I don't know. Gotta add the days to quarantine because I'm going crazy. I hope everyone's doing okay in quarantine. I'm okay. Kind of tired. I wish I could do these streams more often than I am, but I got too many things to do. But I will try my best. Okay, so let's actually look at let's look at this, and we can look at the console output. Right now it's doing good. So we got the messages, everything seems to be logging in okay. So we got past that error. So now it's just building. And then after it's done building, we can actually jump back into the development of the game. And from what I remember, we were working on the jump ability, kind of moving it and trying to control the jump with the attribute. So we're gonna try to continue where we were last time. I kind of forgot since it's been like more than a week maybe. This is the rhythm of the night. I don't know who could be watching, but thanks for watching. Sorry if it's boring. But we gotta do this. We gotta make sure everything works. What's the point of having Jenkins doing automated builds if it's failing when it's doing those automated builds? The one thing I'm just unsure of is why that submit is not showing up in Unreal Game Sync. That's a concern at some point. But we'll kind of leave it be for now. But we can see this is compiling correctly so far. Bum, bum, bum. While we're waiting, how can I get the chat overlay on? So let's see, docs, chat. Okay. Am I actually changing this format right now? Yeah, that's not what we want to do. How can I shrink this? Guess I gotta take it out. So I got stream information. Let's see. Unreal Engine 4 Hero Game Development Live Stream. Update information. Okay, so it's compiled correctly. Now it's doing the rest of it. So chat. Okay, so this. Does this affect how the stream looks? Let me just look right now. No, it doesn't. Okay, I can deal with that. What else do we have? Docs. What does Twitch stats show me? Okay. How? Okay. I think that's nice to have. Can I save this out loud? Like whatever. Oh, now it's building even more. Great. Maybe this will go by fast. Have I really been streaming for 21 minutes? Didn't feel like 21 minutes. But at least we fixed this problem. Hopefully this won't be any other problems. Now that we created the Python solution correctly and associated those files, and we know that Python environment has that Slack client, not plugin, but library, I guess you would say. So now we shouldn't have any problems with Jenkins. Jenkins could do its own thing. Oh, okay. So soon Jenkins should send a message once everything's okay. This will probably take a little while. My legs. Okay. I guess while we wait, we can open up our solution file. I guess we could do that on Real Game Sync. Kind of forgot about that. So Hero Dev, we can just right click, open in Visual Studio. We should just be able to launch the editor. Because I believe I compiled all this stuff last night. So we should be able to easily compile and run our game. And I think right now our actual jump ability is of our new class, Hero Game Ability Jump. And I think the problem is in the activate ability. Because cast checked, it goes to the character, but it needs to be our hero character. And our hero character has a jump, but I don't remember if we overrode it or not. Okay, so we got our editor going. Okay, so it looks like it's gonna compile everything. Okay, so it has 2,000 files. So we're gonna let this do its thing in the background. We'll make the safe assumption, because it is a good assumption that we fixed the Python script because we didn't get the error. It's actually compiling stuff. So we'll let this do its thing. I'll keep this going on my other window. Eventually Slack will give us a notification when Jenkins posts to it. So we should see that in a little bit. I don't know how long it's going to be. It's at like the 300 out of 2000-ish thing. So it seems like it's compiling a module per second, more than one module per second. So that's good. So we'll probably get this in like 10 minutes, I guess. And right now our project should be opening or not. I don't know where Unreal is. And I'm still waiting for Unreal 4.25 to fully release. They're on like preview number 7. I don't know what they're doing in that version. Let's see. Library. Oh yeah, I don't even think we got a response to that one question we put about that debugging aspect, which is upsetting. I guess that's something we can live with. But yeah, 4.25 is the most recent. 4.25 preview 7. So we're not going to touch that. And we got 0 answers on that. I would also like to take time trying to answer questions on AnswerHub. But there's never really much time for anything, even though we're in quarantine and there's nothing else to do. Okay. Excuse me for the yawning. Ugh. Like the one thing part of game development that I don't understand is saving. I don't know how saving works. I don't know how I'm going to do it for this game. I also have to figure out what it is I want to save. Because right now we're just messing around prototyping with some abilities, so I don't think there is a need to save anything. But if our project does get to that point, we'll have levels and, we'll have maybe attribute changes where like these values need to change or those values need to be saved or loaded in. Things like that. So that's definitely a hurdle we're going to have to get over. Got the rhythm of the night. You don't attach it, right? Okay. So we're in game. Is it discovering assets? Yeah. Okay. So we have our abilities. We have our jump. It's of hero.hero gameplay jump. There's no actual information because it's all done in code. Because we're literally just telling the player to jump. So let's have a moment of silence while this opens up that file. There you go. So right now it's like a data-only blueprint because we don't have any kind of logic, which is fine. And in our player abilities, under space bar, so jump is our HGA jump. And if we play, we can jump, right? No big deal. We're there. And if we press 1, we can run. We might want to change that to like shift. But we'll look into that later. So here we go. We know our hero ability jump is working okay, but we need to reference our attributes that we created in the last video. So let's stop debugging. So we have hero attributes. We added player jump height modifier, and we also did air control. We're not going to worry about air control just yet. We're going to just do jump height. So in hero player character, I don't know if we did the override for jump. I think we did. Move forward, move right, turn right, look up right. I think it's in our character movement, maybe. No, okay, so we updated our character movement component. So how does jump work? That's the question, right? So we don't need our character movement component anymore, I don't think. We don't need our attributes anymore. So let's get this out of here. Okay. So hero player character thing. No, hero player ability jump. Let's first. We gotta look at how what jump does. Okay, so B press jump is true. Let's see what IntelliSense is doing. Okay. Okay, Visual Studio is just not having a good time here. I guess that's okay. Come on. Why, Visual Studio? Why are you doing this to me? This is frustrating. Thank you. It's not really what I wanted, but fine. So basically, it calls jump. Jump changes that to true. So if character movement. So it's like, it has, okay. I don't think this will be enough, but maybe it will. Can we literally, do we have, okay, so we're gonna have to include our character. Hash include, player character, no. So we're just gonna do hero, player character, and our player character, I believe it's just what, a hero player character. So we gotta do a hero player character. Yes. We can keep that the same. Cache check. That. Okay. Thank you. Oops. I think that should be enough, and I don't think we need this character.h1 anymore. Okay. We also need to change that. should be okay. Any other references to that character? Yes. Oops. I think that's enough. I hope that's enough. So let's compile. Back and it's compiling. It's going to take its time, I'm sure. On the other screen, we have Jenkins doing some stuff. Maybe in the meantime, we can look through some real answer help and just see if there's any questions that would make me. So place down for multiple answers in quest data table. How to turn a blueprint event on server. Did he include the Unreal subsystem? Hi, I'm unable to find a solution to the problem I'm having, so when I launch the game. So he has the plugin on. He has the plugin on, but I don't know. I think you have to, like, even though it's turned on, I think you gotta add it to your game's dependencies. I don't know if that's the answer, but I mean, that's a good place to start. Like, if you remember in our what is it? Our hero project, I think. No, well, we have the debug module here. We have that dependencies, but I believe it's in hero build. You might need to include it there. Maybe we can ask that guy. But if you follow the documentation and stuff, you should get his answer. Okay, so you need the online subsystem to do achievements. So I guess that's what we're gonna have to look into, at least for like achievements and stuff. Interesting. Ow. That's right. How to enable. I will push this folder, not folder, but window this way. How to enable online subsystem. Were we just here? Okay. Okay. So this is decent documentation. Alright, so I'm just going to tell him to read this documentation first. I hope I don't sound like an asshole, but... Okay, I have to log in to post my answer. That's fine. Okay, and to post it. Okay, what are these errors? So error, couldn't find file for package. Okay, hopefully he doesn't get mad from my answer because I basically just told him, hey, check out the documentation. But I mean, it's always a good thing to just double check. Okay, so our game compiled, so that's good. Also, Jenkins is almost done. I finished compiling all 2000 modules, so it's going through the motion. The editor is opening up. How long have we been streaming? 45 minutes, okay. Okay. Now, we have gameplay effects, default, okay. So main hero aborted after 30 minutes. What? Okay, so send message to slack.py. So module Slack has no attribute web client. So that failed. Okay. fun. Okay, we're got to go back to that. I knew we weren't out of the woods so easily. That's just how everything goes. But let's just see if our jump does anything differently. So we have our jump height multiplier, right? So right now we should just jump like normal. And that makes sense. In theory, if we make this like 5, we should jump pretty high. Okay. It's not letting me save because there seems to be other instances of the editor open. I don't know why or how, but let's see. So we have Unreal Game Sync. So we have that. Can I just end that task and we're okay? Okay, are we kosher there? How did I open up Photoshop? Okay, so that was the problem. So now we can save. So if we did everything right, we should jump pretty high. And we don't. Okay. Photoshop needs to stop. Because we're telling our character jump, right? Okay, Photoshop, I don't need that right now. So, the problem is it's in the character movement component. Because like in the in the jump, it has like things like launch character, has character movement component, all this stuff. Let me just go back to this. So jump calls jump. So check jump input if character movement component, if be jumped, jump count. There's like on jumped. I just don't know. It's a big freaking file. Make the character jump on the next update. Then there's where is the movement? It's still a lot. Movement component. Okay, character movement component. Current document. Find all. So there's that. So how is my character handling this? Character.h. Camera component, blah, blah, blah. Turn rate, that. But I think it's in here, right? Okay. So do I have to implement my own version of jump? or something like that. Um, like I don't know how jump works. Because like in our hero movement component, we got max jump height, and then jump height time. Is there anything else I'm missing, maybe? Where's our character movement component? Probably all the way at the top, right? Capsule components, mesh, movement component. So here's our character movement component. How much is there for jump? Okay. I don't know. Not sure what the best way is to handle this. Do I have to implement my own versions? Like, what happens? Guess we're gonna have to debug this. But first, I gotta find out more about this Slack stuff. So that's crappy, but I gotta do it. Let's see. So the problem is, so module Slack has no attribute web client. Let's do it in Depot for right now. Build scripts, Python. Let's open up our solution. Okay. So send message to Slack, right? Where was the error? So client equals Slack client. 47. So what's the problem? So both of them are having the same problem. Module Slack has no attribute web client. Let's just see what we get with this error. Let's see. Okay, so uninstalling Slack client and reinstalling it seems to be the solution. So can I update? Okay. Manage Python packages, maybe? So all these can be updated, it seems. Um, let's look up how to install things again. Visual Studio install Python packages. Select view all the way Python, the Python environments, window opens, blah blah blah. Yeah. Click on the default environment for the. Okay, I think I can just literally type in Slack client. So does this work? Start debugging. I should get a message, right? No module named Slack. Okay. So we can stop there. Alright, import Slack. What? That doesn't make any sense. Or is it this one? Import Slack. Right? Let's try debugging again. Okay. Let's move this here. Okay. Let me copy this. Let me just copy this whole thing. Put it here. We can just do this. And let's just type in build test, yay. So build test yay showed up. So we know that's working. And then uploading, build to Slack. I think this should also work. It says build successful. Why? Oh, because this is let's see, set a startup file. Now we do that. That's not really doing anything. Python property. Ow, my. So it has the correct thing. I may just put a breakpoint. And then what is it like? Step into. Okay, does that. Okay. Continue. Maybe, did it already? Yeah, it did. Okay, so both of them seem to be working now. Let's go back. Can I like retry? I hope I don't have to like recompile everything again. Let's try it again. So it started. And then we can go here, console output. Let's see. Log back in. Okay. Close out of this again. Open up our Visual Studio project again. Change this to 1.7. Okay. Euro dev, yeah. Open Visual Studio. Okay. So I just gotta make sure. So I think I have to make our own version to jump, but then that's upsetting. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Okay, so build succeeded, 0 warnings, 0 errors. Good. Okay. So I guess it doesn't have to compile everything again. Oh, it's gotta do this. Why? I don't know. Okay. In the meantime, let's debug. Let's debug jump and just see where it takes us. Because we just gotta reference what we're doing in our character movement component. Like our character jump. Seems like it goes directly to character CPP. So I just want to kind of follow the logic here, how the jump actually works. I gotta get some water. Okay. And how are we doing with the build? Okay. Okay. So as soon as I jump, I should hit that debug, and it will tell us where what it's doing. Hopefully, that's the goal. So let's play jump. Okay. So step into, yes. And it froze. Okay, so yes, that makes sense. Okay, so that doesn't tell us much. Get out of that. So it says jump, and then in character. So press jumped equals true. So on jumped. Step into. What the hell is this? So process event. This is what. So it's processing a function. Okay. Okay. So what the hell does on jumped do? So character CPP. On jumped. Find all. So jump implementation. What? Is there a launch character? So does this get called? Let's see if this gets called. Okay, that breakpoint was there. So on launch does not get called. So how does jumping work? What is pushing this guy in the air then? So event fire when the character has just started jumping. This doesn't happen in Blueprint, does it? I don't remember doing anything. Character. Yeah, there's nothing there. Okay, so this is going well. I guess I gotta ask the dumb question. How does jumping work? UE4, how does character jump work? So I might have to watch this video. So that doesn't help. So make the character jump on the next update. If you want your character to jump according to the time, so I don't. I guess I have to watch this. Okay, that doesn't help because it's just Blueprint. Okay, if I literally take my movement component, if I make max jump, so if I make jump Z velocity 1,000, do I jump higher? That's the question, I guess. And how are we doing on compiling here? So good. Okay, it's doing stuff. Do I jump higher? Let's see. Yes. So I am jumping higher. So I'm curious now why this attribute doesn't do anything. Let's get rid of character. So here's our CPP, right? So get max jump height. Is this getting called at all when I jump? No. Am I missing something? Let's see. Get our character movement component. Does anything here involve jump? How are we doing here? Okay, build successful, good. Are we getting any notifications yet? Yeah, right there. So jump Z velocity. Maximum speed. So these are all parameters. Okay, so we got the success. So we know we're good. We fixed that. So that's good. At least we got something done. How long have we been streaming for? An hour and 15? I still need to figure out how to reference this correctly. Because I don't know how jump is being calculated. And I feel kind of stupid. Is there anything for jump in here? So jump and all. So go float. Alright, so it's all right here. This is all that we have for jump. So I think I'm going to have to do some more research. Because I know we're calling jump. But it's not using my attribute to affect its value. So I gotta figure out how jump actually works. So I'm thinking it may be using the wrong character movement component when doing the jump. But I don't know how to correct that. Like, here's the character movement component, and that's fine. And we have our hero ability. It's calling jump. Because we don't have our own version of jump in our character. And jump sets some values to true. Gets the character input. Not input, just character movement component. I think that's all fine there. Here's more stuff for jump. Replication, movement. Okay, see, these are all just like replication, it seems. And anything we can find on jump. Is not much. And launch character doesn't do anything. Display debug. That's fine. So there's these restarts. Base. So movement based utility. I don't know what that is. Applied damage. No. Crouch. Whatever. On end. On crouch. Crouch. Can crouch. Replicate movement. Rep crouch. Eye height. So here's the on jump. Is jump providing force? So that doesn't really say anything. Can jump internal implementation? I think this is it. And then return B can jump. So that's that. Walking off ledge. So this just returns a boolean, so that's not it. What is launching our character? Begin play. I don't know. I'll have to do some more research, and that's annoying. I don't want to waste any more time today. Um, so I'll see what I can figure out by next week. I just gotta figure out like, what's being calculated when jumping. I thought it was like it was gonna call like launch character or something, but I guess it doesn't. So if anyone has any answers on that, that would be helpful. But if not, I'll figure it out, I'm sure. Because all I want to do is be able to jump and have my jump attribute affect how high I can jump. That's really it. And I thought I was doing that here with get max jump height and everything. Like, this does not even get called. So, I might have to figure out how I did it with speed. Maybe that'll be a clue. But we'll do a couple of stuff. So, that's going to be it for this live stream. Thanks for watching. If you aren't already subscribed, please subscribe to both the Twitch stream channel and the YouTube channel that I post these streams onto. Make sure you join our Discord server. There's a lot of people have been joining. Well, not a lot of people, but more people than usual have been joining this last week. So it looks like we might be gaining some momentum. So I just want to say thank you for that so far. So just check in the description for the link for that Discord server. So a bunch of different channels on the server regarding all game development aspects for any kind of game development, but we're focusing on Unreal Engine. So make sure you join that. Make sure to like the videos, and if you have comments, leave a comment or join the Discord server. Ask me there directly. That'll probably be easier. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next live stream. See ya.